Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Top Rank is planning some super featherweight fights. After last night, Frampton defeated Toledo's own Tyler McQuarrie, and Oscar Valdez knocked out Adam Lopez. So Frampton will go on to fight the WBO super featherweight champion Jamel Herring, and Oscar Valdez will go on to fight the WBC super featherweight champion Miguel Berchelt. So let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Herring and Frampton supposed to be going down in Belfast, and I guess Berchelt and Valdez, I'm not sure, maybe in Mexico, but quite frankly, I can care less. All right, it's why I really didn't pay attention to last night's card. It's probably gonna be on ESPN Plus. It's not the fights I want to see, but I do know that Top Rank is basically feeding Oscar Valdez to Miguel Berchelt because they have bigger plans for Miguel Berchelt. He's from Mexico, therefore born and raised there. Valdez was born in Mexico but raised in Arizona. Therefore, he get more respect back in Mexico. So what they're going to do is feed Oscar Valdez to Miguel Berchelt. And Oscar Valdez made a big mistake when he signed a promotional contract with Top Rank. Top Rank pretty much messed his career up. They put him in the ring with, Scott Quigg. He came in way overweight, ended up having a tough fight. They restricted Valdez from unifying at 126. Basically, Valdez didn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson, so he'd rather move up and get beat up by Miguel Berchelt. So, I didn't see him fight, but I've been known he was done. At one point, I thought he was going to be the future down there. He had the hand speed, he had the foot speed, he had everything working for him. All he needed to do was get in season. But pretty much Top Rank not wanting him to unify with the rest of the division and, putting him in lackluster fights that end up, with him, he don't want to learn how to move his head, which it would have served him to go to like a black coach to learn how to use his head because he got the ability to be slick for real. And, him trying to stay true to his roots and joining Canelo crew, it was too late. He had too much mileage on him. They put him in a lot of worthless fights. He fought another guy, Genesis, whatever. He went through a war with him. Instead of letting Oscar Valdez unify and grow, what happened was he fought a lot of lower tier, middle level fights and took a lot of damage. So Top Rank, mispromoted him. He was badly managed, and now he's about to get drowned by Miguel Berchelt. Now Berchelt has been stopped once by a guy Jamel Herring, went on to beat at 126. He got stopped. I think it was a left hook. Watched that fight a while ago. He got stopped in. And one thing about Miguel Berchelt, he beatable. You know what I'm saying? The guy was significantly taller than him. It looked significantly bigger than him, not so much just taller. But I think he ended up knocking him out with a left or right hook or something like that. And Berchelt couldn't do nothing with him. So Berchelt ain't beatable. He beatable. He really ain't all that. He hella offensive. But Valdez is he terrible. So, I don't have no interest in a fight. Herring and Frampton. Frampton not that good to me. Herring, he okay. But, Top Rank, they want to do better television numbers. They going to invest their money into better fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, this is why they got to take their show on the road because I don't know nobody that's checking for Berchelt, that's checking for Valdez, that's checking for Herring, and that's checking for Frampton. Maybe internationally, and that's why he should... If Bob Arum wants to invest in international fighters and Frampton and Berchelt and Valdez for a certain part being from Arizona, being born in Mexico, he need to start putting more fights in there. Okay? Valdez and Berchelt should be in Mexico. Herring and Frampton should be in Belfast. You know what I'm saying? The reason why he can't sell tickets is because don't nobody really care for his fighters. They don't know how to promote them. They don't. Why is Jamel Herring from New York? He fighting in Florida. You know what I'm saying? It's just point blank, period. They don't know how to Top Rank. I don't apologize for saying it, but it may sound harsh. They don't know how to promote fighters in the 21st century. What they did in 20th centuries, in the 90s and the 80s and so on, it may have worked, but it's a new crowd. And what Bob Arum need to do is push Walt Disney to get him some ABC fights. Some fights on free TV. But then again, that means you got to sit there and you got to make the best fights possible. And I don't think anybody in America, and I can't speak for Mexico or Latin America or whoever, I don't think anybody is asking or dying to see any of these two matchups. There's no disrespect to the fighters. You know what I'm saying? And he right. He right to take them fights outside the United States. If they come on, they come on. And, you know, I'm watching ESPN this on, maybe I might look at it. But time is precious. The fights at 35, 30, and 26 people want to see involve Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, 26-2, Shakur Stevenson, Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell. That's it. That's it. No, none of these other dudes matter. Don't care about Tevin. Don't care about Heron. No offense to him. He's a nice guy. Care about Frampton. Don't care about Valdez. Don't care about Berchelt in America. If those guys ain't fighting each other, you can throw in Lopez if you want to. Lopez is a Comey winner if you want to. But if those guys ain't a mixture of fighting each other from 26, 30, 35, I really don't care. I don't care about taking Gamboa. I care about Loma and the winner of Comey and Lopez, but they ain't undisputed though until the winner of all that, see Devin Haney. Shakur and Warrington, that's a cute fight. I like that. That's a good test for Shakur. I care about that fight. But Warrington ain't nothing. He lost to Kid Galahad, in my opinion. So Shakur shouldn't have no trouble outboxing him. And you still ain't heard word of them fighting. Maybe they hash some things out. But 26, 30, 35 is Tank, Loma, Comey Lopez winner, Leo, Santa Cruz, Gary Russell, and Shakur Stevenson. That's it. That's it. Now, if New York want to jump on in there, or the Valdez want to jump on in there, go right ahead. Danny Roman want to jump on in there, then those names they gotta make names for themselves. But at the end of the day, Top Rank is trying to do it by volume. You know what I'm saying? By quantity. We need quality. And take them fights on the road. Take all them fights on the road. If Crawford ain't gonna be fighting none of the other welterweight dudes, you could take that fight on the road too. No offense to him. You can take those fights on the road. Because ain't nobody, people in the hardcore box community, y'all do all these BS fights, all the fights nobody ever asked for, but y'all won't give us a fight to come out to. Stop doing fights here then. If y'all gonna keep giving us the Wilder Ortizes of the world, we not gonna get the Wilder and Joshua Ruiz winner or the Wilder Furies of the world. We're not going to get those type of fights. Crawford, Errol Spence. And we're not asking for all these fights to be consecutive. You know what I'm saying? Or all in 1 year. But damn. You know, every quarter we should have one big fight. Not just one glorified Canelo Danny Jacobs fight of the world. Or Wilder Ortiz or Earl and Porter or Keith and Pacquiao. We want like the best fight in the best. Number 1 and 2 in the division. And if y'all not going to give us this, y'all might as well go to Canada, go to Australia, go to Hawaii, go to Belfast, go to Russia, go to China. Yeah, I might as well do the international shows. The people have spoken. We will no longer take our hard-earned money and keep paying 1,000 subscription fees and flying to these fights for bullshit product. Give us better fights, or you can take your show on the road. Belfast, I don't care where these fights are. I'm not spending my money no more. I didn't go to one fight this year. I'm not busting my ass and spending my money I bust my ass for to go see second-rate fights. When they make a Crawford type of Spence type of matchup, you know, when they make Wilder and Joshua Ruiz type of matchup, I'll contemplate on going. You know what I'm saying? We start getting better matchups, then the ticket sales will go up. It's common sense. It's 1 + 1. But, hey, they go ahead and do their thing. They get the bag from Bob. I'm not knocking Valdez, Berchelt, Herring, or Frampton. I just don't have an interest in any of those fights. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Want to reach out to the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Appreciate the love, support. Want to make a donation, just share the video. It's the best way to help out the channel. Other than that, man, not too much more to talk about. Check out our playlist, Boxing Rumors, Boxing News, Heavyweight, Middleweight, and the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. And let me know what you think about the two fights they going to be lining up. Do you care or don't you care? We gone.